released. The family is here at Goddard Hospital in Stoughton right now. They are both awaiting word of their son. Moments ago, they made an emotional plea to the kidnapper to please return Andrew. So they are waiting word about the incident, about the man here. Authorities throughout the area have been alerted and are on the lookout for Andrew. And of course, we will have an update on any details as they become available. I'm reporting live from Stoughton, Amalia Barreda. We return now to regular programming.
Florida by kayak tonight.
And after 5 days, she called up and said, I want to see you in 15 minutes. And she had changed her mind. So I had to wait for my husband to drive back up. And we went home empty-handed. And soon after that, we had relatives visit with a good offer.
Yeah. All right. Now, in order to... How did she have the baby? Huh? Well, wait a minute. Now, hold this. This gets count. Okay. Jimmy, you're a star, Jimmy. Jimmy. He's going to have his own talk show. I just know that. All right. Here's the story. Here are Kathy and Joe Heeman of Illinois. Kindly stand here. Kathy,
I got the mic.
Yeah, I get so confused. Kathy, you are Jim's brother.
No,
my sister. Jim is your brother.
Another
right?
show.
All right? Okay. You carried this baby.
Yes.
But, and this baby is, now wait a minute. Wait a minute. So this baby is the biological child of Jim. Jim's sperm impregnated the egg that made this baby that was carried by Jim's sister. All right? Where'd the egg come from? No.
She's had a total hysterectomy.
Now, we cannot fertilize her with Jim's egg because they're brother and sister. So the person who donated the egg was Linda's sister. Now we don't have Linda's sister here. Would you do it for me? All right. You're the egg donor. Yeah. Good stuff. Now, Joe is Kathy's husband, and he didn't have anything to do with this, so sit down. No, wait a minute now. He's then married to a woman who's pregnant with this child for 9 months. It's talk about family affair. So let's understand this now. This is a stand-in. You, for the purpose of our explanation here, you are Linda's sister.
Right.
You've had a hysterectomy and you can't get pregnant, and you've had all these nightmare, broken heart situations trying to, adopt the baby, and nothing is working.
Right.
Your sister is 38.
And wishes she could do the whole thing. She wished she could do the whole thing. She wished she could be the egg donor and the surrogate mother, but she's a very good mother of my nephews, and there's no way she could give up a baby that was part her.
Right. But did she not also have a number of C-sections?
No, that's Kathy.
Oh, that's you. I'm sorry. So you're carrying this baby, and not all fertility clinics were interested in using you as the baby basket. Exactly. Because you had 5 C-sections? 4.
Before him.
So coming up now on her 5th cesarean, a clinic in San Francisco says, okay, we'll try this. So she gives the eggs,
right.
Linda's sister, and they give her a shot of hormones, and she goes.
They give her a bunch of shots.
She gets a golden ovary, and out come all these eggs.
Yes.
And they harvest the eggs.
Right.
They put the eggs in the dish. They use Jim, your husband's sperm.
I helped. It was shake and bake, and I helped.
Okay. Shake and bake. Shake and bake your sister's egg with your husband's sperm.
Right.
We can't, remember this person is your sister-in-law.
No, my sister.
Your sister, right.
And she's 38 years old, and they didn't think she'd have real good production of eggs. And she ended up hyperstimulating, which means she had more eggs than they knew what to do with.
And one of the things that your sister wondered, how much this baby, which is your baby, would look like her kids.
Well, it was funny because my nephews look more like me. And so she was hoping that maybe she'd finally get a baby who looks more like her. But he doesn't. He looks just like his dad. She came in the day after and said he's nothing like her boys.
So, for a woman without the ability to nurture for 9 months a baby, which certainly you aren't,
Right.
this is as close a biological child as it will ever be possible for you to have.
Exactly.
It's your husband's biological sperm made
And
the baby.
genetically my son. Yes.
And genetically your son because
it's my sister.
It was your sister's egg.
So he's definitely a Griffin Mac baby. And we never would have done it if the adoption had gone through.
If you look at the sisters also, Phil, Jim and Linda and Joe and Ann, they had a double wedding when they got married.
In 1981. And
That's
Kathy was my maid of honor.
And that's how much of sisters they are. And after they're married, they live together with their new husbands.
Right.
Right.
So I mean, that's how much of sisters
did you have, what do you want to ask? Did you have any, well, all right, flat tummy. We got you washboard tummy. Your baby's how old?
He's 7 weeks.
7 weeks? Well, superwoman.
I'm working on it. That's part of our deal. I have to be skinny by summer.
Did you lie down for the delivery? I mean, you're pretty tough here. 7-week-old baby. Your baby is, you're not nursing the baby.
No, he's bottle fed.
So you made that decision. I mean, all these decisions had to be made, right?
Yes, ahead of time.
And you, proud man,
St. Joseph.
brother-in-law to the highly regarded Jim Mack. And what are your geographies here? You live in Illinois?
North of Chicago.
And you live in Oregon.
And my older sister is in Illinois.
So the eggs and the baby basket came from Illinois.
Right.
The oven, yep.
Right. The sperm came from Oregon.
Right, and we all met in California.
And you met in California. And while she's carrying this baby, you had to be crazy.
We had a book. It was a book that you could keep track if you had a regular pregnancy, week by week. And so we changed the title. It was Your Aunt Kathy's Pregnancy with Our Baby Mac, week by week. And so we would keep entries in there.
Right. Did you have a fax machine? Or did
Yes, they've got a fax, we've got a fax.
So did she send you profiles of her tummy as it went along?
Not much. No. They sent us the first little sonogram that was done at 5 weeks. And it was one baby Mac looks like his parents.
And I sent that to Jim and Linda because they put more than one egg in Kathy. So we had the chance of having
more than one.
More than one, yes.
You had a single birth.
Yes.
When you first felt life, I assume you called her right now. I don't know. Did you?
I don't know if you did or not.
No, we sent them a fax because we were wondering if there was 1, 2, 3, or 4 babies. And I sent the fax of the, it was like an X-ray from the ultrasound.
Ultrasound.
It said 1 live, healthy, 1.
Right.
And I emphasized
Now, the egg donor had to be clued in on this as well. So you must have some phone bill.
We do conference calls a lot. We have a 2-line phone, so we all get on the phone, and it's interesting.
And you have children of your own?
Yes, I have 4.
4?
Yes.
That's right. You're the Caesar person. You're the cesarean section. We may, this may be a Guinness Book of Records here. All right, you've just had your 5th C-section, and here's this lovely baby. And it was just like all your other births, I assume?
Better.
Why?
Because I knew what I was going into. I mean, after a C-section, you understand what you're going through. And
right. And were you ever worried that you'd want to keep this baby?
No.
This is your...
We were babysitting.
Intensely.
Yeah. Now just let me show you the tape on how they... You may be seated.
Thank you.
You may return to your seat, egg donor. We don't need you anymore. We've already harvested you. Dr. Jeffrey Shearer, just before we break and give you a chance to ask your own question,